Yeah, kicker, you should probably do that. If you want to read what people have to say about it, because that...
There's a lot of comments to read. Here we are on Antiga Shipyard, spawning in the left position. We have our pink Terran going all in and unfortunately not succeeding. It is the SoYPoptart.
And on the right, with the amazing game sense, spotting the 2 racks on its way. The orange Zerg up 1 game, HTW.
Yep, stating that pink is supposed to be his color.
Yeah.
Blame T-Lad. Can always blame T-Lad, right?
Yeah. Guess so.
HW sending his scouting overlord directly towards his opponent's base. It is the tournament version, so cross spawn is forced, which is good. Non-cross spawn is pretty imba.
That is true. That is very true.
It is true.
What would you like to see from this game, Azariah? Just out of curiosity.
You know, if we could see Ling Bane Muta, that would be pretty sweet.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a good map for it. Mutalisk being able to pop in on the high ground and deal some damage to production, and then pop back down to the front and join the fight again. Of course, that really depends on, you know, I mean, if SoYPoptart goes mech, you're not really going to do that.
Yeah. And out of SoYPoptart, I don't know, it's of the games that we've casted so far, not really one has been like a standard unit composition. Then again, it was TVT, but even so, TVT is somewhat standard sometimes, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. HTW is going to get his gas before pool, so expect that quick speed and not too much devoted to those queens early game.
Yep.
SoYPoptart with his command center down. So
On the low ground.
yeah, on the low ground for one.
Standard plays going on right now. We got the expansion from SoYPoptart as well. He's grabbing both gas. Could be going for that Hellion opening that's so popular.
He's hiding this SCV here at the top. SoYPoptart is. He's not bringing it back home, which is kind of curious to me.
Probably just for a scout later on.
True.
Yeah. I think it's because since he put his command center down, the usual Zerg response would be to go for a double expand, get that quick third, and once he has the timing on that third, if it doesn't go down in the next minute or so, then SoYPoptart could assume that it's more aggressive opening from HTW, which right now he can't really tell because that SCV is about to die to that clean range, but that's probably what he was thinking.
Well, nothing too crazy going on in the Zerg base.
Yep.
So
4 queen opening with speed. So these Hellions that are about to be made from that reacted factory won't be doing too much damage as far as going into the mineral lines and such, but they could still deny creep. It's always
they can.
possible. Yeah.
Hellion's pretty good at denying creep when the queen numbers are not too high. Once you start getting into like 6 queen territory, it becomes a little worse for Hellions.
Yeah. I really like this Overlord placement. This one on the bottom of the map, below SoYPoptart's natural. Right next to those 2 gas geysers. so he can get the gas timings, all of that awesomeness. SoYPoptart putting down his starports for that 1-1-1 build.
One Ling at the third base location for SoYPoptart wants to know if that's going to be taken and when. We see Stim on the way and a starport, so a possible Hellion drop with Stim Marines? Or perhaps a sort of a two-prong attack?
Oh, wow, a lot of Zerglings are being made right now by HTW. He's going to put a lot of aggression very soon. Pop-Tart's got to finish this wall off if he wants to stay safe.
Notably, there is no Baneling nest for HTW either. He's just going with Lings right now.
Just going with Lings and
taking his third behind this.
He's just going to secure his third, yeah. If he pressures now, then Pop-Tart is less likely to find about...
The Hellions are moving out. Will they get caught?
Uh-oh. Let's watch.
What are we going to see? What's going to happen? The Hellions immediately turn around.
Oh, no.
Will they get the surround? Oh, the surround! Almost! Almost happens. The Hellions just managed to slip away. The Lings have to back off.
And split of his units.
Yep. But SoYPoptart knows he can't move out too safely. Oh, the Ling's gonna get the surround this time!
Oh!
The Hellions, you gotta lower those or the Hellions are gonna die.
Really good spot by SoYPoptart though, actually going into the corner, getting a lot of that splash damage onto the Lings. But as far as we're concerned, HTW gets his third down.
He does.
Will have his third down.
Up in supply, he's got a lot of drones on the way to continue that harvesting. 1-1 on the way for Lings, Lair on the way, 9 active creep tumors.
Whew. Yeah.
That's a lot of creep.
I really like this wall off by SoYPoptart.
Curious you called those Zerglings units. Yeah, he split his bugs. That's what he did.
He did split his bugs.
Just kidding.
HGW getting that scout off with the Overlord. There's only one Marine, so he's going to see all the barracks coming up right now. Knows it's a bio play. Macro hatch for HGW as well. I'm expecting to see an infestation pit upon completion of the lair. Perhaps a Baneling nest, perhaps not. We'll see.
Yep, there's the Baneling nest. He's getting 1-1. As is the Terran player with combat shield, and a Spire is going down. So here's your wish, Ling Bling Muta.
Bling Muta making the comeback.
Sweet. And Pop-Tart, he's actually still making Hellions out of this reactor, and this could actually help him out with all those Lings and Banelings, as long as he controls them well.
It really does. Yeah, notably no siege tanks from SoYPoptart. He's going to be relying on Hellion control, I suppose, to take out the Banelings. There is one Marauder in the army for some reason. I'm not sure why.
He's confused. He thought he was a Marine.
Let's have a blast. HGW attacking the rocks so he can take his fourth base in the bottom area. Not all of his Lings on task, though. He's going to see the Hellions moving out.
Uh-oh.
He pulls his Lings back for the defense. The Spire is almost done.
And once the Spire finishes, he's got so much gas that he could make at least 10 mutas. Oh, but he's going to use it all on all of his minerals on Lings, at least.
He does have to go with Banelings right now, because mutas will take too long to build up the mineral count.
And
Hellions...
Pop-Tart, if he goes into the third with all these Hellions, he's going to get a lot of free drone kills now.
He really is. And here comes the Zerg. Marines getting lifted up. The Banelings, will they make good connections?
And
so far, not really. More Banelings on the way, though. HGW will clean this up eventually, I think.
Oh, no splitting of the units. So he lost so many units for absolutely nothing. And Pop-Tart... He got into the base, and...
Yeah, Pop-Tart reinforcing behind this as well.
Yeah. But...
Honestly,
a lot of units.
Yeah, he's trying to out-micro Zerg on a giant expansive creep, which is incredibly difficult to do.
Yeah, he didn't kill enough creep tumors, and now HTW's got 9 mutas on the way, in addition to his 5 that he already had.
Yep.
And now he's just... Now SoYPoptart's just rallying in to keep creep, but that's not good.
Well, one muta gets picked off as it flies by. Still no scanning from SoYPoptart. He's just moving in aggressively. He doesn't care about creep, about mutas, nothing. The mutas are coming home.
And
they got picked off by some Marines.
HCW's gotta get those.
He's gotta wait for his
out
banelings.
quick.
Mutalisks, HCW, don't do that! Don't do that with mutas!
Oh no!
No! All the mutas die!
Unbelievable.
Do stim the Marines
Dude,
and
banelings come in.
Baneling hits. Really nice baneling hits. Gets rid of all the Marines, but
one Marine
fact of the
remains.
matter is, all those mutas died. That's 1,400 gas right there down the drain.
Yep, we do have a lot of Zerglings coming in right now. A couple of Banelings being morphed. The constant reinforce off of 2 base from SoYPoptart with the Hellion Marine. He is all in. He's not taking a third. He is just going to keep attacking until the game is over.
And
Lings coming in for a huge surround.
Please, good surround.
Lifting
Gotta
up
pick up
the medifex.
Siding
Soy is going to move back, wait for reinforcements. Still only on 2 bases is SoYPoptart. This is looking worse and worse for our Terran player.
Reinforcements. Oh, jeez. And all of those units will die.
Banelings rolling around.
And just they are. I heard they come.
2-2 finishing up as well. So many Zerglings streaming across the map. SoYPoptart has to know he's in trouble at this point. With 0 siege tanks to fall back on, how can you hold a position like this against this kind of a force?
Yeah. Although his 2-2's finished, just so much was lost in that. And
the Banelings. 32 Banelings moving in. HTW showing us the power of Ling Bane, no infester, against a tankless army. Rolling in, he's going to take out that depot wall, going to take out the remainder of Soy's army.
Jeez. And those SCVs shouldn't fight Banelings.